Welcome. Good morning. It is Friday, and Friday yours truly does the laundry. Doing my laundry, taking a cup of coffee, cleaning the floor. So we're gonna listen to some Fury, because yours truly is calling for challenging Tyson Fury for my one and only boxing match, and I'm gonna box. Maybe these are gonna be worn out a bit. If worn out, I'm gonna need new red gloves. But these were gifted by yours truly's anonymous sister, back when yours truly started to challenge Donald Trump to a boxing match on the Canadian-US border for those tariffs according for North American Union, and still challenging Donald Trump after this time Tyson Fury. Now I'm going to train to box Tyson Fury because I heard Tyson Fury was the best and undefeated, although he does have a draw, and he was a big mouth. Said he's going to go undefeated. So yours truly right here, independent athlete, Rainbow Dragon from the Lair of the Dragon in Montreal, Hog Island. From Quebec, La Belle Province, bilingual, because we switching and I love French, and I'm a Quebecer, Canadian, North American. With these rev gloves gifted by my anonymous French sister, whom, of course, will be given blessings. And I'm asking for 333 million Canadian to give 156 million. That is to my anonymous sister friend. Keep 156 million, and the rest, 22 million, is about 10% give to different charities for food security, for women's sports leagues, and of course LGBTQ youth causes, the environment, and to repay Quebec, the government of Quebec, the $1,303 and all money that was given economically, financially, commercial support during tough economic financial times for yours truly. So I'm going to fight for Quebec, La Belle Province, for Hydro-Quebec, for all Quebecers, Canadians, for all North Americans, for the title to be brought back in North America, Canada, and Quebec. Montreal, Dragon vs. Fury. Support Dragon vs. Fury in the coming 7 weeks. And I'm going to train, exercise, do push-ups, do my workout, training and exercising in order to challenge Tyson Fury to a boxing match right here in La Belle Province, Quebec, Canada. Yours truly, independent athlete, artist, activist, geopolitical analyst, and theorist, who's the world's greatest living, dancing, millennial rainbow poet, who's going to challenge Tyson Fury for my one and only boxing match right here in La Belle Province. Right here in Montreal. Let's do a rock and roll in Montreal for the bout, or somewhere in North America, Vegas, whatever it is, New York, LA, on North America, baby. North America, preferably right here in Montreal, if we can make it Montreal, Quebec. So I'm going to put the video, I incur to watch the funny videos between, of course, Wilder, because they fought 3 times. Wilder, which I like as a boxer, love Wilder. I actually was thinking if Wilder wants yours truly to come, and for the sake of LGBTQ, and I'm a rainbow dragon, to come do a little bit of a kissy art, yours truly boxing, be my sparring partner for the coming 7 weeks. How about that, Wilder? North Americans, we know what's the deal, and we know that you knocked him out in the first, because I seen that first. He went down 2 times though. I seen that first combat. You knocked him out. Tyson Fury went down. You didn't go once to the floor. So I see that Tyson Fury went down twice in that first match, December 1st, 2018, December 1st, 2018. Tyson Fury went down twice, baby. Went down twice on the floor. You know, it's like, kind of was like 12 rounds. I don't know, judge decision and all that, whatever. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying Tyson Fury officially is undefeated. And yours truly for my one and only professional boxing bout, Dragon vs. Fury, North America. Let's do it. Support. I'm going to work out, train, exercise. Going to listen to some Fury, Tyson Fury. Going to put some coffee, and I got my laundry, so I might go put the laundry to dry. I'm grateful, thankful for the washer and dryer. Grateful, thankful that my rent's paid. Fully paid my rent, fully paid my electricity bill, and got food for tonight, the Sabbath of the Dancing Goddess in the Dragon Kingdom. And I'm calling, asking, and hoping, all willing and loving to support my mission, vision, and philosophy for the regeneration, rejuvenation, and rebirth of Quebec, La Belle Province, Canada, for the North American Civilizational Collective, because North Americans, this Canadian Quebecer, was born twice in past lives in the USA, 718 miles south of Hog Island, 156 years ago, served in the U.S. Army. So I'm only going to fight, of course, as a North American Quebecer Canadian for the title. And 333 million, give 156 million to my anonymous sister friend, give 156 million, and of course the rest we're going to donate. I'm going to donate, so it's about 10% for food security, because everybody got it, even Wall Street. Please, Wall Street, do give 10% for food security, for LGBTQ services, for environmental causes and purposes, and for XYZ factors. Give to charity. Call it a heart to give to charity. Call it a heart to give to charity. Call it a heart to give to charity, call it heart to give to charity, call of the heart, to finance food security, finance women's sports, finance LGBTQ causes, and finance. I will give back to the government of Quebec for the support in the past tough economic, financial, commercial times. And since we are in the Belle Province, I'm going to switch into English. Rock and roll it a little bit. I just want to say, support the implementation of my Trinity theories. This philosopher, geopolitical analyst, is calling for the implementation of my CIT. Stands for Citizen Integration Theory, the Citizen Integration Theory, the CIT. The DFT, Debt Refusion Theory, and the Democratic Fusion Theory, and the DRT. Via 4-dimension. 4-dimension is LOV, because if it's not about love, I don't want nothing to do too much about it. Love, business, pleasure, workout, train, exercise. Encourage all to work out, to train, and to exercise. Working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will continue to be my medicine and therapy of choice. Lost 77 pounds down. I'm on the fitness journey, continues creating my workout training program system during COVID, which is effective, efficient, and simple, which requires no equipment, and which is easy to do right here from Montreal, the Dragon's Lair. Independent fitness captain, independent political analyst and theorist, geopolitical analyst and theorist, and the world's greatest living, dancing, millennial rainbow poet, fundamentally and universal spiritual teaching student. Who's rock and roll it? Thank you, farmers. Gonna rock and roll a little bit for a gratitude for the farmers, because you know I do it every time in the Dragon's Lair for the workers of North America, this artist, the people's artist, the people's athlete. Rock and roll it for the farmers, yeah, for the farmers, yeah, for the farmers, the butchers, the bakers, the nurses, the doctors, yeah, doctors, nurses, butchers, bakers, grocery store clerks, yeah, for the firefighters and the public security workers, yeah, for the construction workers, yeah, for those who build the Hydro-Quebec dams, yeah, for the workers of the hydro, yeah, for the truckers, nurses, doctors, teachers, daycare workers, and all general workers of the collective North American civilization. Yours truly, Adrian Hanna, Dragon Androgynous Pansexual, founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. The Dragon Empire and the Dancing Goddess Kingdom are one. Support it, love it, join it, pledge your legions. Founding it with 718 trillions of kisses. And now we're going to switch to French. Et bienvenue dans la grotte du dragon Arc-En-Ciel. Votre philosophe athlète qui danse le plus vous encourage tous et toutes à faire de l'entraînement physique régulièrement. L'entraînement physique a été sera ma médecine et thérapie de choix. Faites un coup de pompe, on s'étire un peu les mains dans les airs, on s'étire un peu les mains dans les airs, on s'étire un peu les mains dans les airs, comme ça par la gauche, puis par la droite, de droite, puis de la gauche, puis de la droite, comme ça les coudes un peu. Et je fais appel à tous et toutes de soutenir votre dragon arc-en-ciel pour le combat de boxe entre le dragon arc-en-ciel et Tyson Fury. Red dans la belle province pour qu'on amène le titre du championnat. Pour mon seul et unique combat de boxe à la belle province, on le fait à Montréal, Andret, sinon en Amérique du Nord, quelque part, mais de préférence chez nous, sur l'île de Montréal. Je fais appel à tous et toutes à soutenir l'implémentation de ma trinité de théories, soit la théorie de l'intégration citoyenne, soit la théorie de la réfusion de la dette, soit la théorie de l'intégration démocratique ou la fusion démocratique, la trinité, sainte trinité de théorie du dragon arc-en-ciel, que ça soit implémenté par une quatrième dimension. Puis la quatrième dimension, c'est l'amour, c'est l'amour, c'est l'amour. L'amour, c'est l'action aussi. Aujourd'hui, ce matin, j'ai bien ri en écoutant Nathalie Normando, l'effet Normando, ça m'a fait rire des concitoyens qui ont appelé, qui ont téléphoné, puis ils ont parlé de leur expérience, les expériences de couple, puis comment ils font. Bien sûr, moi, je suis entre chimpanse sexuel, puis j'ai demandé en mariage, je lui ai demandé encore, c'est peut-être ma sœur anonyme, amie, mon ami anonyme, sœur, que je l'aime bien, puis que je fais bon sûr de mon combat, que je demande 333 millions pour le combat de Tyson Fury, parce que des fois leur combat c'est dans les 400 millions par combat, tout ça, je demande 333 millions pour combattre Tyson Fury, pour donner 156 millions à ma soeur anonyme, regardez 156, m'acheter la maison chez nous, tout être là, à Montréal, comme ça je vais pouvoir avoir les portes ouvertes pour vous chatouiller, vous donner des bisous, vous offrir. Je vous offre des chatouilles, des bisous, des câlins, parce que si vous voulez rien savoir de chatouilles, bisous, câlins, vous faites de l'entraînement physique, c'est correct, vous pouvez passer, puis salut, whatever, tu peux m'envoyer chier, c'est pas grave, on est libre quand même, mais il faut faire attention à ce qu'on dit aussi, parce que l'émotion, les sentiments, puis les paroles, ils peuvent blesser aussi, mais qu'est-ce que j'ai écouté, parce que, écoutez, Tyson Fury a vraiment une grande gueule, comme on dit en bon québécois, là. Tyson Fury a une grande gueule, comme on dit en bon québécois. Tyson Fury a une grande gueule, comme on dit en bon québécois. Tyson Fury a une grande gueule, fait qu'il envoie chier le monde, il envoie chier tout le monde quand ils sont en train de se battre, fait que je vais faire un peu de boxe de chez nous, puis peut-être lui parler de quoi en français, en bon québécois, et dire à Tyson Fury quand il s'amène pour me combattre, mais 333 millions, 156 pour donner à ma sœur anonyme, 156 pour moi, puis le reste, je donne 10% parce que 156 fois 2, ça fait 312, fait qu'il va rester 22 millions, fait 22 millions, je vais donner à la charité pour la sécurité alimentaire. Je vais donner pour ma communauté LGBTQ, de Arc-En-Ciel. Je vais faire des dons pour communauté LGBTQ, pour communauté LGBTQ, pour le sport au féminin. Le sport au féminin. Ben, je suis androgène, homme-femme, femme-homme. Je suis moitié-moitié, un peu des deux. Androgène, qu'est-ce que j'appelle? Adrienne, la québécoise, Adrienne, le québécois, dragonne, Arc-En-Ciel, pas grave. Si je vous aime, c'est pas grave, non. Puis on fait de l'exercice puis l'hygiène. Puis je vous encourage vraiment à faire de l'entraînement physique régulièrement. Je peux pas le dire, répéter combien du bien ça a fait à la santé mentale, ou à l'équilibre, au bien-être physique, mental, psychique, là, l'entraînement physique. Perdre 77 livres puis faire de l'entraînement physique, c'est, wow, ça a été vraiment quelque chose, là. Il faut investir. Je fais appel au premier ministre, à Céline Dion, à tous les millionnaires, à investir que les citoyennes qu'on les finance à bouger un peu, à faire l'exercice, qu'on les finance même, qu'on leur donne de quoi, tu sais, de quoi, que ça soit la monnaie, l'argent, ou des bons, des dons, ou des applaudissements, de l'encouragement oral. Des fois, ça prend le verbal aussi, juste la manière de s'exprimer, de parler, d'encourager les gens à faire de l'exercice, puis des pompes. Donnez-moi au dragon 2 pompes, si j'ai une radio, à tous les jours dans une heure, je dirais merci aux travailleurs dans les fermes, dans les chantiers qui ont construit l'Hydro-Québec, vous voyez l'amour aux pompiers, aux services de sécurité publique, à tous les citoyens qui travaillent dans le ménage, dans toutes les constructions pour la production alimentaire, puis bien sûr, je vous encourage tous et toutes à faire des pompes. Tu sais, puis des fois, on a besoin de crier pendant 5-10 minutes, mais quelque part, pas déranger trop de monde, pas qu'il y ait des plaintes, tu sais, juste crier quelque part, c'est correct, hein, des fois de temps en temps, il faut se défouler puis tout ça, on a vécu une temps de crise. Moi, j'étais en dépression suicidaire, j'ai conquis la dépression, mais bon. Contre Fury, 3 dragons contre Fury, Tyson Fury, jamais été vaincu, Tyson Fury. Pour mon premier et unique combat de boxe, je demande 333 millions, donner 156 millions à ma sœur anonyme, 156 pour moi, me garder, puis le reste pour distribuer, pour la sécurité alimentaire, faire des dons pour la sécurité alimentaire, faire des dons pour le sport au féminin, faire des dons pour la communauté LGBTQ, puis de retourner l'aide de 103 $ que le gouvernement j'y doit, puis en plus, puis donner, qu'est-ce qu'ils m'ont donné des années difficiles économiques, financières, comme ça pour moi, pour retourner un couple de millions au gouvernement du Québec. Merci, c'est ça. Non, on va mettre Tyson Fury, we're gonna put some Tyson Fury. Now we're gonna go some workout. A little bit of a stretchy. Some funny moments from Tyson Fury. Just keep it.
So, gentlemen, please take your seats. Welcome both. I think I understood what you just did. You stood there and took in what was going on here. This is 2 years on from the point where you appeared, Tyson, ready to lose everything. Are you savouring here being back?
Just a little correction there for you. I am no challenger for no man. I am the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. That means I'm the best of the best, the elite champion. So this is two champions colliding. I'm challenging for nothing or nobody. This is equal rights champion versus champion. So rephrase and start again, please. Because I'm not happy with what you've just said.
I'll stand corrected, no problem. I did also. And I did also call you the linear champion of the world. You did notice that, I hope.
No, I didn't notice it.
Well, I did say it. On the question I asked, are you savouring this today because of what you've been through over the last 18 months, 2 years?
Do you know what? I'm savouring nothing. The only thing I'm savouring is smashing Deontay Wilder's teeth in. That's it. You know,
İngiliz galı.
This is here. Showtime, BT Sport, UK and American press. They're here to see the biggest fight of our generation between two undefeated giants. And boy, you're going to get a fight. You're in for a real treat. Don't worry about that. Because I'm in the mood for no messing. And no running round rings and dancing from nobody. No 15-stone man, like I said before in New York. There's not a 15-stone man on the planet can beat Tyson Fury. And I will stand and prove what I will do to this idiot. I will punch his face right in for it. Not a problem. 7 days a week and twice on a Sunday. If we fought 30 times, I'd win 30 times. That's how confident I am of beating Deontay Wilder. No problem.
Y'all know when it's time to come and see a Deontay Wilder fight. Y'all only come to see one thing. Let's not be mistaken. You only come to see one thing.
The thing is, you're
and
not
that's
ready
me
for
knocking
me,
somebody out.
You ain't ready.
So the very first person that's gonna be knocked out, you're looking at the man right here.
The only thing is, though,
you're looking at him.
Palmer, you big dosser, is you ain't ready for me, and you never have been, you never will be. All your knockout power and 10 men in that ring on the night can't beat Tyson Fury. I'm going to make you fuck yourself.
I have to actually step in and say,
listen, man.
Okay.
The antics that you're talking about, it's not going to work against me. I'm not Klitschko. This is not Klitschko.
Listen, I know you know
this
it.
Is Deontay Wilder. This is Deontay Wilder.
We're inside.
This is Deontay Wilder. All that calling, you know, it's only going to go so far because when I get you in the ring,
you ain't ready.
When I get you in the ring and that bell say, Dean,
you're useless. And if I can't beat you, I'll kiss you 2 feet.
You ever seen a tree fall over timber?
So the little midget gets smashed up.
That's gonna be your body. That's gonna be your body.
Stone Jack.
That's gonna be your body. You're gonna be like a tree.
I'll pump you like a balloon. I'll make you quit. You Jack. You got no heart and no nuts.
Nice start, gentlemen.
You got a big mouth, Tyson Fury.
Listen, you ain't ready. You're never gonna be ready.
Well, I got tiny hands, tiny feet, and a little tiny.
More than a fella outside you, he knows you're not ready. Whoever he is, all bald head there. On the end.
It's good work. It's still only just after midday. Thank you, Tyson.
You ain't ready! You're not ready, Dawson, are you?
Man, some water.
You big bum!
Or an ice pack, because you got an ill head right now.
Yeah, I will have ill fists in a minute if you
and
keep
after
on.
the fight, you're going to have a knot on his head.
I have nothing but respect for our challenger, Fury.
I'm not a challenger. Refrain.
Okay.
Refrain!
I will restate. To the lineal champion,
yes,
who, when I was handling Klitschko, did not think he had a chance. He proved me wrong. He's not going to prove me wrong twice. And that will be shown on December 1 when Deontay takes care of business.
I'll always prove you wrong, because that's what I do. I prove people wrong. No matter how many times, once, twice, 3, 10, 16 times, no matter who you bring, I will fold. This man ain't got a prayer. He's living on a prayer. That's all he's living on. He's living in the hope and prayer that the 2.5 year out, I'm fucked. But I ain't. I'm back. I'm better than ever. I've never been as quick. I've never been as powerful. I've never been as explosive.
I'm
ready.
To say a prayer.
You're only banking on me having 2 fights in 3 years, or else you wouldn't have took the fight. That's the only reason you took this fight, because you think I'm done.
No.
I ain't done, pal. The only thing's done is you.
I don't want you to be done. I don't get no gratification of you being done. I want you when you feel like you mentally can beat me.
I've already beaten you. You've already lost.
That's what I feel. Never.
You've already lost.
Never.
I can tell
you. You can tell by the demeanor. You can tell about the.
I can tell by a posture.
Of myself and yourself. You're doing a hell of a lot of talking, mister.
Yeah, you've lost.
Mister, never.
100%.
In what competition?
I can tell you're afraid of me already. You're afraid to death.
Have you ever looked into a killer's eyes before, Tyson?
Yes, I have. I'm looking at a pussycat, not a killer.
Very commented.
I've looked at plenty of killers, pal.
Very commented.
Plenty of them. And they don't look like you. That's for sure. Killer never stands out like you do.
And we go
Killer
out
don't
and
dress like you do.
I don't have to.
Killer don't act like you do.
I know I'm a serious man.
Killer's a silent assassin, not like you.
I'm a serious one. I tell you what
You're all
I'm
out for no
before I dismantle you. So you already know what to expect that's going to come upon you. And when it do come upon you, I'm going to say, I told you.
All front and no substance.
I told
A big
you.
hollow shell in a 6'7" frame.
I told
And when he
you.
gets one big hook up the body and one over the top, it'll crumble like an old dosser in the middle of the ring.
What is this?
And I'll look over him. I'll look over him and say, I told you! I am the greatest!
Tyson, I want to correct one thing. We didn't pick to fight you or you to fight us because we thought you were easy. We believe you're the best out there.
Do you?
Yes. And that's why we want to fight the best and only the best. And we have nothing but respect because your countryman didn't have the guts to step up like you did. He was offered a fortune to fight, the fortune that he asked for, and when it was presented, he said no.
Dream on.
Hey, dreams come true.
Rarely.
Hey, they still come true. All you got to do is have a little belief.
Nightmares happen.
You got to believe, baby. You got to believe. You got to believe.
He says Luis Ortiz is his best opponent. The man's 49-year-old.
Hey.
I nearly knocked him spark out as well.
Hey, and just like a woman, it ain't about the size, it's the motion in the ocean, baby.
I didn't say anything about size.
Hey, I had to show you some kind of to describe the situation. You talking about the man's age.
49-year-old.
You all about how you feel, baby. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Age ain't nothing but a number. Wilder said it, but he knocked him out twice
I'm
though.
49 and 29. Well, I'm 30 now, actually. So
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Can we have a little spar now?
It's gonna be just like fire. You can feel it in your.
Let's have a little tickle. Come on. Let me feel this power on the Alabama slammer.
Hey.
Come on. Get up.
Are you serious?
Let's have a little body spar. Come on, I want to feel
Hey,
it.
let's do it then. Shit. I'm always for it. I'm always for it.
Thank you very
Ready?
much.
I'm always for
I'm ready
it.
when you are, big
Let's
dog.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Go.
Come on, then.
Let's go.
Frank, I want to feel the power.
I'm gonna show you the.
I want to feel the power.
I'm gonna show you the full.
And you're going to feel the fury. You're not going to feel no power.
I'm gonna show you.
Come on.
I'm gonna show you the.
Come on.
I'm gonna show you.
You might push us hard and knock you little bitch.
I'm gonna show you the.
Come on.
I'm gonna show you the full length. This ain't no game.
Pathetic.
The mentality.
I wanna feel the power.
It's gotten serious. This is the first. It's getting serious. The
Never even had the
manifestation.
nut to stick on it, did you?
You understand what I'm saying? It is started.
I wanna feel it.
This is no game.
Feel.
At this point, it's no game.
I don't play
This
games,
is
Doctor.
real.
I want to play.
As you say, we're at the
Come on.
press conference. This is a real fight.
Come on.
We're
Listen,
announcing that fight is on.
listen.
So at this point in
Listen.
time, my
I
mind says
spar
it's
all
on
the
you.
time.
So
I
on that
wanna
night
feel
of the
some power.
fight, you're going to feel every power you need to feel. You're
Feel,
going to
let's
feel
go.
everything you need to feel.
Let's have a tickle.
That's
Come
all.
on.
Let's do it.
Let's do it,
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Listen,
That's
please, let's have a spar.
When you invite me
Let's
to
give the
somewhere,
fans a
I'm gonna
warm-up
take
of what
an
they want.
invitation, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to
I
give
want
these
it.
people a preview
Come on, man.
of what it's going to be. Hey, let's make it happen.
Come on, let's step back.
Let's make it happen.
Listen, everyone step back. Let's have a
Let's make it
spar.
happen.
No.
Let's make it happen.
No.
You feel me?
Save it all for the first. Tickets go on sale on Wednesday, by the way.
It's getting real, baby.
Listen, you've got no bottle.
It's getting real,
No
baby.
bottle. You're a bottle job.
Hey,
I stood right in front of you. I said, hit me. You wouldn't even have a spar, you big dosser.
what I'm going to hit you for?
I want a body spar.
I'm going to show you a hit when it's time.
Yeah, I want it now.
I'm going to show you a
Put
hit.
one right there, you big shit.
I'm going to show
Go on.
If I hurt you now, then I can't have you December the 1st.
That bounce off
You know what I'm saying? Then they can't click that button.
Boom.
They can't click that button to see it come
Listen,
December
you
the
think it's
1st.
a game, do you? I ain't
Because
being
if I hit
joking.
you right
I'm
now,
gonna punch your face in. There ain't no playing here.
Come listen
I don't play games, especially not with bums like you. You got power of you. You think you can hit to me? Let me feel it. Let me feel that power, boy.
Okay, Tyson, we're coming off the air now, so you've done your
Thank
sound. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Thank you.
I feel 10 here.
you're going to feel
Frank,
it.
can
Every
we ask
bit
you
of
to
it.
sit
Right
down?
All my
down.
frustrations.
Big old ball that there.
All my frustrations, all the trials and tribulations, everything I've been
Everything
through.
you'll feel.
you
You'll
gonna
feel the wrath.
It's going to come from my feet.
Coming up in there.
Hell hath no fury like Tyson
And I'm going
fury.
to do, I might come in there with a
Let's ask you to sit
roll.
down, gentlemen, please, so we can close the show. Thank you very much.
You just a British doctor.
You are.
That's what you was.
Just sit down.
You're a big American dusser.
Save some of it.
You big bum.
I'm gonna knock you out, you bomb.
bomb.
I'm gonna show. We gonna see who's the
Sit
real
down, guys.
bomb.
Knock one
We gonna see
sit
who's
Down,
the real bomb.
guys. I have more well-ordered children at home than this. Sit down. Thank you very much.
I want to feel the power.
You will Sit down.
Here and there, I won't feel it, give it stuff.
Okay, ladies
And the reaction that we're going to get when your body is shaking all over the pavement.
Please sit, Doctor. Thank you very much.
I'm going to put you on the highlight reel. I'm going to add you to one of my highlight reels. I'm sure you're studying them right now.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it here with one further apology for some of the very distasteful language.
It was like a child.
It's
Le Canam Defender 2023. Partez à la conquête de vos repères secrets.
December 1st, Staples Center in Los Angeles. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Second of all, I'd like to say even Deontay Wilder knows to sit down in the presence of greatness. He even knows that. And why am I going to beat this bum? It's because he can't box, that's why. He's a big swinger. Okay, he's knocked a few bums out, but really he's got 40 fights. 35 of them have been against total tomato cans who can't fight back. So really, he's only had 5 fights. So if he thinks a 5-fight novice is going to land one of them big swinging windmills on my chin, then he can think again. After he feels a bit of power and a few stiff jabs in the face, his ass is going to fall out. This is what's going to happen, yeah? And then around about round 5 or 6, I'm going to start landing the overhand right coming downstairs, left uppercut to the body.
In Grand Gueule, Tyson Fury, in Grand Gueule, Tyson Fury, in Grand Gueule. He's got a big mouth, Tyson Fury.
I've been 12
A big mouth, I got a lady almost rapping.
many times.
Dragon versus Fury, Dragon more Fury.
Come back against all odds. I'm here today. I've beat so many problems. How am I going to let this little skinny spaghetti hoop man beat me? How am I going to do that? They don't call me the Gypsy King for nothing. I didn't come to New York and Los Angeles and all these press conferences to be embarrassed by this little skinny runt. I'm going to knock it spark out. And when he's on the floor, I'm going to look over him, I'm going to say, "You got knocked the fuck out, man!"
Dad didn't come back for this very moment. You know, I don't get no justification of being on the weak. I want you to have confidence. I want you to have high energy. As you can see, that's nerves. That's all nerves, because he know what's going to happen. He know his face going to get smashed in. He know his body's going to be on the pavement. It may have
Only in
reaction.
dreams.
I don't know what type of reaction it's going to be. So, hey, they don't burn out his energy. It's entertaining. Because when he get in the ring, it's going to be a different thing. His demeanor by himself is going to change. His mannerism going to change. He's so nervous right now. He don't know what to do with himself. He might have a power on right now.
I'm nervous.
But I can't wait. You guys are
This little skinny man makes me so nervous.
I love it. I mean, I'm in shape, baby. I like to watch my figure.
Prick to death.
I just watch my figure. Can we see yours?
Well, I'm a big, fat,
Let me see.
bald-headed,
Let me see.
bearded man who can
Let me
fight
see all
like
that
thunder.
sexy. Let me see some sexy.
You don't need to see this fat.
There you go.
We all know that I'm the master of
There you
disaster.
go.
We all know I've got a fat stomach, but let me tell you, it's going to look even worse to you when a fat man beats you,
Hey,
innit?
hey.
Come on.
You know, they always talk.
Who are you? Who
They
are
always
you?
talk.
Who
playing with you.
Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off. Take them off.
You can see it straight in my eyes. I'm not a player.
All I see is a
This is not a game.
All I see is
this is not a game. You can talk the talk, but it's gonna be a point in time where you're gonna have to show some action, baby. And when you do,
I don't know what
spark you out, baby. I'm gonna spark you out. Definitely don't want to do that. Definitely want to do that because it's gonna be a preview of what's gonna happen in the ring, baby. Let me ask you another question.
Nothing's gonna happen in the ring apart from you're gonna get out.
Don't give these people false promises.
Stop.
Don't give these people false promises. So many, I'm born off of false promises and nothing fulfilled. So I know how it feels. So that's why I say when I promise I'm gonna knock you out, I promise you I'm gonna knock you out.
It's all you got. You're supposed to be the bomb squad.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. It's mine. I don't have to.
This is the
I don't have to show so much energy, baby. Thank you. I don't have to do so much because I'm gonna show you better than I can
Sit your body down.
I promise you that.
Listen, this is a bomb.
Don't burn too much because December the 1st, you're going to have to use some of that energy. Don't burn too much.
Listen, I guarantee 1,000,000%.
You
he
big
can't
dog,
even land a punch.
Hey, Tyson.
Can't even land a punch.
How about this?
Can't land a blow. Look how nervous he is around me.
Let me ask you a question. Tyson, you know.
There's only one Tyson Fury.
Y'all gonna be very disappointed. Tyson, let me ask you a question.
New York City, I love you, baby. You know I am a crazy man.
Hey, you better off jumping off in the water, right?
So, when I say I want to war with this little blum, I mean
right
all 200 pounds, and when I hit my back body and break a couple of ribs, and he's down in the heap on the floor, I'm looking over and saying, get up, you're supposed to be an entertainer. Get up, get up. And it's like that, no more, no mass, no mass. I'm gonna make this bum quit. I'm gonna make him quit. I'm gonna show him what it's like to fight a real
Angel. Can't be mad at Fury.
That he gives lineal heavyweight championships away. This man has never been a champion before, ever. He fought some bum from Mains Taverna nobody's even heard of. I beat a 25 title defense, undisputed champion of the world. But this idiot thinks...
He get hard on that every time.
He thinks that he's going to beat something.
Deontay.
If I get hard on it, you'd be ejaculating over it. If you done it, you little dosser.
Do you believe Deontay?
Everybody knows that he works. You all know he works for me, right? He works for me. He's a dosser. Carries my bags around.
Come on, man.
Pourquoi Canam? Parce que des fois, faut brasser le 9 à 5.
Come on, he don't want that to happen. Come on. I'm the most feared man in the business. I'm the baddest man on the planet.
Is that why I took the fight after 2.5 years?
You know, talk is cheap. He got to do something to promote himself. He got to do something to build himself up, to convince himself to get in the ring with me. I already know. I already feel your energy, baby.
You gotta feel it. Feel it, because I'm spreading it. You can feel my aura, can't you? You already know you've lost the fight.
I can feel you.
You know you've lost.
When you get in that ring,
you're very nervous around me.
You're all on edge.
You're all on edge. And all the pressure's on you to deliver that big knockout.
All this right here is
no pressure on me. I'm only fighting the ball. But you've got to prove you're a champion.
Got my victory cigar.
My action is when I show you
Frother
what I do.
fighting Tyson Fury. J'ai ma cigare de victoire. Rappelling Tyson Fury.
Show me some action, you ugly little rat. You ugly little rat.
I'm gonna show you.
You ugly little rat.
You won't. You can say we gonna see when you're on the ground when I'm looking down over you.
And what you're gonna say when you're on the floor?
We're gonna see what happens.
We'll see.
We're gonna see what happens.
We'll see.
We're gonna see what happens.
He's whispering in my ear right now. Go easy, go easy, go easy. He's really whispering to me. I love you, man. I love you, man. You're the champ. You're the champ. I'm talking like you. Yes, you are the champ. I know
when you on the campus, boy, you're gonna think about me when you're on the ground, and when you wake up in the hospital, you remember what happened. You're gonna feel the power that I'm applying to you.
That's what he called him.
See what's happening. I love that I got a dancing partner with me. Because every time you move, I move. When you move, I move.
Just like that.
Tyson. When you move,
I move. Just like that.
Tyson.
I'm gonna learn nothing.
Just like that.
When I beat you, I'm gonna get you a job carrying my bags like you used to do.
I love it. It's gonna be a... We got, listen, the press has got some questions for you. Here's the thing.
You think it's a game. See, he think it's a game. He think it's a game. It ain't no game in me. I don't play games when it comes to this. My mind is already transformed right now.
Let's
wrap my manifestation right now.
Let's wrap this up. December 1st. What should we expect?
I'm right here.
What should we expect?
When I knock him out, I can say I've knocked someone that was fearless.
Everybody's laughing at that because they know it's a joke, right?
Tyson is...
Have a good laugh. Says the man with some pigtails in his hair. How is ever he going to beat me, please?
We'll start with Deontay. I get the feeling, having watched this, that you like each other. Do you like him?
I like him a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You like him?
I don't like him. I love him. I love the guy. But I just want to rip them plaits out of his hair for some reason. I don't know. I've been thinking about it for a couple of days. Just want to grab them and pull them out.
How are you going to flip the switch? You love him, and you know, I guess there's a fine line between love and hate.
It's a fight. We can do all this stuff on stage. I can walk around here and I can talk as good as any man in the country. But when it comes to the actual fight, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Deontay Wilder, massive puncher. Me, skillful boxer. It's going to be an epic night, you know. Like he said before, this is a legacy fight. And I do believe that's true. And after I beat him, I'm going to get him to hire me as his publicist. Because I do believe I'll promote Deontay Wilder back to being heavyweight champion of the world in no time. But it's no shame in losing to me, because I am the greatest boxer of my generation. I can't be beat. Especially not by him, no disrespect to him, but him, another 3 men or 50 others like him could never beat the Gypsy King. There's been many, many fighters before like Deontay Wilder, but there's never ever been a Tyson Fury before in the history of boxing. And I know that because I've studied the game inside out. I know there's never been a Tyson Fury before, ever, or anyone even remotely close.
Had you not had the problems that you had and still had the belt, would you have taken him on as the other champion? He's given you an opportunity. Would you have presented it the other way around?
I'm giving him an opportunity to fight the Gypsy King.
If you were the champion...
Hold on a minute, sir. I am the champion. You're talking to the lineal heavyweight champion going back to the days of John L. Sullivan. I'm the man who beat the man, me. He has a belt. But I have a belt on too, look. I've got one of them. I have the claim to the throne. Goes back all the way, all them years.
I like your
so I'm
shoes.
giving him the opportunity to become something. Not that he ever will. I hear all this knockout talk. I hear it loud and clear, but I just don't believe it. There's nothing in his body structure or persona or aura.
40-0 with 39 KOs. Every man stepped in the ring had to go, and you don't believe?
I don't believe at all. All I see is a slot sitting down right next to me. I just don't see anything about it that says he's going to knock me out. He's got little spaghetti
We
legs.
don't believe
He's
you.
skinny. He's ugly. He smells. How is he going to beat me? I don't know what he's going to beat me with.
Hey, Frank, let's ask Frank Warren a question.
Someone tall in Calvin Price. Calvin Price was
I got one question for you.
Go on.
When I lay your body on the canvas, which foot you want me to step over you with, the left or the right?
I'd like you to pick me back up and kiss me back to life, you little
question. Which one, so I know,
just told you.
so I can follow correctly.
Pick me back up and give me the kiss of life.
All right,
That's
got
all I want you to do, you dosser. Listen, he's a dreamer. Only in dreams does Deontay Wilder ever knock Tyson Fury out. Only in his dreams.
Deontay, to do this on a stage in Los Angeles, where...
That also comes from the man who said that Vladimir Klitschko beat me. And we all know what happened there, don't we, Shelley? Who are ya? Who are ya? Nobody.
Deontay, where are ya? Where are ya?
Look here. I'm in LA, I'm in your country, and I've got all the fans. I've got all the fans. Who is this man? Who knows this man? Nobody. Nobody even knows. Listen, I went on a little mission yesterday. I was going down the street asking people, do you know who Deontay Wilder is? They was going, no, but we know who you are, Tyson Fury, right? Unbelievable. How does a man come over to somebody else's country and have all the fans? That's crazy. That's crazy. Deontay Wilder needs Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury don't need Deontay Wilder. I chose Deontay Wilder as an easy victim. Unbelievable. This is going to be the easiest fight of my career. I said that Vladimir Klitschko would be the easiest fight in my career. And he was. But I'm going to say that this guy is going to be my easiest fight. And I predict he will. He goes on about he's beat this person and beat that person. I've seen him knocked out before. Spark out. Like a little fat fella, that big. Out. In the amateurs, he boxed America versus Russia, and the little Russian fella cleaned him out. Bam! The bomb squad was on his back.
I thought you was a
Like a dead fly. He was on his back. Legs and arms in the air. Sparked out.
Don't scratch it.
There ain't no videos around the world of Tyson Fury ever getting knocked out. So he might be able to punch, but I know he's got a glass chin. All big punchers can't take one back.
Thinking about me all
Let's see if he can really do the talking when he comes to fighting a proper heavyweight champion of the world. It's all right fighting bums. It's all right fighting bums, you big dosser. But when you fight a real man, you know to sit down.
One, you got blue on, you got red on, and
he might be able to move, but that ain't boxing, is it? And afterwards, I'm sure I'm going to get him a job working in an LA strip club, no problem.
Oh, he's gonna get hurt. Whoa. He's got a big mouth.
Are you auditioning for a show, or are you getting ready for a movie?
he's nervous. He's nervous. This is fear. This is what fear looks like.
Hey,
if this is what fear
said you was the fearless, man. Why you so?
I look at you, I don't see fear. What have I got to fear you about? Them glasses you
got 2 months.
I don't need 2 months. I'm ready to go now.
You feel like the real thing right now.
I'm
ready. You feel like the real thing right now. You feel like the real thing right now. Hey,
ready.
I'm ready too.
Well, let's go then. Let's pull the fight forward to this weekend, you bitch. This weekend, this weekend. I tell you what, you're such a man who thinks he looks so handsome.
You're wasting too much energy. Keep that energy.
Brush your teeth.
Keep that energy.
Brush your teeth.
You're going to need it.
Them nuts.
You're going to need it.
Why are you guys going to do this when there's only 40 people here when there'll be millions watching later?
Everything you say. Everything you say.
Turn up and fight on the day, you big useless dosser. Make sure you turn. Come on, any time of day, and fucking 7 days a week, twice on a Sunday, you big dosser. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on, you big shit house. He needs all these men, I don't need nobody. I come to America on my own. I stand my ground against any man born from his mother. Come on, you big dosser. Who are you? Who are you?
Everything you say.
He's nobody.
Everything you say.
Hold on.
I know a skinny noodle who's getting knocked out.
Trust me, everything you say is gonna build up.
Who are you?
You are so nervous, bro. But you should be because you're dealing with the killer of the division. You're dealing with the baddest man on the planet. You're dealing with one that will knock you out and I can't wait. When I look over your body, I'm not gonna have no mercy for you. Usually when I hit my opponents on the ground,
All right, hold on. Whoa. That's enough. All right. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna have no mercy.
Okay.
Clean the stage.
Folks. Tyson. All right. Everybody, the talking will end. The fight will be on December the 1st. Showtime pay-per-view. We encourage everybody, get their tickets at the Staples Center. It's going to be a great fight. The talking will end, and the fight will begin. Check it out on Showtime and Showtime pay-per-view. We're going to have a lot of programming leading up to it, so you'll get to hear a lot more of these guys. All right. All right. The fun and games has ended. Let's clear the stage. Deontay, hey, let's go. The fight is December 1st. The fight is December 1st.
Turn the mic back on, baby. The show just started. The show started.
As you can see, there's a very fine line between liking each other and wanting to brawl. Deontay, the dressing room's back this way. The Staples Center is across the street. We'll see you on December 1st.
I can't wait.
Thank you.
It's over for what? It just got started. You ain't got no more questions?
I got a lot of questions. Are you going to stay in the chair? Sit in the...
You guys are nervous. You guys are nervous. You guys are
Thank you for coming out. This will conclude this portion of this press conference. Deontay and Tyson will be available for one-on-ones. We're going to get... Come on.
It ain't over. Ain't nobody trying to go home. Y'all got to relax. You guys the one that's uptight. We are the fighters. We profess. We know what we do.
Well, that was quite something, wasn't it? Now, this was before the fight. That was before the December 1st, 2018 fight. Ça, c'était avant le combat du 1er décembre 2018 contre Tyson Fury. Oh, I gotta go put my laundry to dry. Just gonna go put my laundry to dry. Je vais juste aller mettre... ça sèche. Just put my laundry to dry, j'ai mis mon... Parce que je suis en train de faire le lavage de mon linge. I'm doing laundry, so I just gotta put it for it to dry. Listening to some Tyson Fury interview here with while they're working out, training and exercising. I'm doing laundry, cleaning my room off some temple, and then preparing it for the Sabbath, and then going for a long workout march, workout, and writing some emails, responding to some emails, opening for collaboration, cooperation, participation, and je prépare la coopération, participation, partenariat.
The most controversial, outspoken fighters in the world today, and this promises to be a great heavyweight title fight. We've got the WBC heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder, and the lineal champion, Tyson Fury, and it's one which will set pulses racing across the world. Both guys here now, face to face. How does it feel looking across the table and seeing him?
I feel damn good, if I may say that. It feels real good. That's my emotions, that's my feelings, because me and this man have a lot of history together, you know. Yeah, and it's been going on ever since before we was champions. And to finally be able to have this moment right now, to share the ring with him right now, it means a lot, you know. It's the right time. Back then, you know, looking upon today, looking back, it maybe wasn't the right time. But right now, it's the right time, and I can't wait.
And Tyson, when you look across the table and see him, what emotions do you feel?
I feel as if, like he said, it's our right time to fight, you know. We're both world heavyweight champions. I'm unbeaten, he's unbeaten. He's 40 now, I'm 27-0. And the most important thing is, we're both willing to put it all on the line against each other. We're not holding back anything, there is no secrets, it's straight there.
This fight seemed relatively easy to make. Is that because you both wanted it?
Oh, most definitely, hands down. You know, when two champions want to fight, they're going to fight. No one's going to get in their way. No one's going to hold them back. When a guy don't want to fight, that's when you start seeing different things starting to shift, starting to change, different tones in their voices. The action, it shows.
So, who's the number one as we go into this? That's the belt that you're fighting for. That belongs to him. But do you go into this thinking you're number one?
Listen, I'm going into this as a challenger, as someone who's trying to fulfill a childhood dream of winning every belt in the heavyweight division. He's the champion, he's WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I've been a champion before of 4 or 5 different organisations. I'm still a lineal heavyweight champion of the world, but the way I go into this fight is Deontay Wilder's the champion, and I'm going to his backyard to take it off him. And that's the way I want to look at it in my mind.
Do you regard yourself as the world's number one heavyweight?
I'm the baddest man on the planet. You don't get no better than me.
That's when you look into this guy's eyes. Do you look across the table and think, that is the baddest man on the planet?
If he says he's the baddest one on the planet, then I can't disagree with him, because I can't see inside of his mind. And if he believes he's the baddest man on the planet, then he will be the baddest man on the planet. I need somebody of his level and calibre and danger to bring the best out of me. You know, I can beat world top 5, top 3, top 2 fighters in 5th gear without even trying, basically, by slipping and sliding and defending. But I need the extra challenge and the motivation of one punch and it's over to bring the best Tyson Fury out.
What's his weaknesses as a fighter?
Moi, je carbure aux nouvelles aventures.
Moi, je carbure aux nouvelles aventures. Moi, je carbure aux nouvelles aventures. Moi, je carbure aux nouvelles aventures. There's a little bit of publicity advertising. Looks nice. Oh, what a beautiful sun. The Pope, my king, the sun, the Pope. My king, the sun. Le soleil, mon pape. Le soleil, mon pape. Le soleil, mon pape.
I'm looking to explore that. You know, there's so many things that you can say looking on the outside of the ring as a fighter, as that fighting up on competition. But you know that's not you. You know that's not your style. I bring a different vibe to the ring. So when I step in the ring, or when we both step in the ring, it's gonna be you're gonna see the best of both of us. We're gonna bring the best out of both of us. And this is what's buzzing about. This is what happens when the best fight the best. You feel the intention in the air. When people stand around us, they get nervous already. Because this fight right here brings that energy to people. This is one of the best fights in the world, if not the best in the world. It demands respect.
And how much do you look forward to the opportunity of putting it on him?
There comes a point in every great fighter's life where they have to meet someone who's going to cement their legacy when they're gone. You know, people will be talking about me and Deontay Wilder in a long time to come. and they'll say, you know what, they're both of them guys really stood up to the task and fought each other when they were in their primes. I'm not waiting for Deontay to get to 38, and he ain't waiting for me to get there. We're active now and at the best of our careers. You know, I'm just looking forward to an excellent fight. I know what he's going to bring. He's going to bring ferocity and power, and I'm going to bring skill and technique. You know, I'm not saying he can't box, but he shouldn't think I can't punch neither, because so many times people have made the mistake of thinking, oh, he's a light puncher or whatever. Then if that was the case, why didn't Vladimir walk right through me and hit me with that big steel hammer he possesses? And everybody else over the years, I don't punch as lightly as you think. One hit of a heavyweight and it's over. Some punch harder than others, some have one punch knockout power. Some people take 2 or 3 punches to do the damage. But it's not about who can punch the hardest in the heavyweight division. Not at all, because every man who weighs over 200 pounds can punch hard. You know, my daughter's 8 years old, and if she punches me in the face, I know I've been hit off it, you know what I mean? So you don't want a big heavyweight puncher in the face, no matter if he's rated to be a puncher or not. And believe it or not, the people who's always been the ones who's supposed to be the knockout artists who have fought, I never really ever got hurt off them, but the ones who had no punch records at all, they're the ones who had me down twice. Underestimated in the power. So this is what I'm saying for him not to do, is don't underestimate anything at any given moment. It can be over in a flash. Someone you don't see coming, that does the damage. And that, for me, that's what I'll be looking to do to you. Sneak one in round the corner where you don't see. Things that heavyweights from today don't do that you've never faced before is footwork. Because there isn't anyone who practices footwork like me. Feints, sweet science. And that's what I bring to you. And the fact that I've chosen you, that I've had 2 fights coming back, and I want this fight, is a statement for the world to see. Because I don't just want to be someone who's coming back to win a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. I want this to be one of the greatest comebacks in boxing history, similar to the George Foreman and the other great comeback fighters, Muhammad Ali and all those guys. If I can win this belt, they'll put me amongst the greats of the comebacks, and all the controversy and all the stuff that I've been through all adds to the flavour. And there's no turning back now. This is it. Don't get scared now.
Do you get scared when you hear that?
I fear no man. You know, the way I came up, the way I was raised, it allowed me not to fear no man. You know, I go by faith and not by sight. I'm a very religious man.
I look at Deontay, and I see a likeable, kind person. But like he said, he switches in the ring and he wants to do damage to you. But looking at him across this table, he doesn't look massive, he looks kind of skinny, he's got that athletic basketball build, coming to boxing late, you know, and his nickname, for me, gives me the psychological edge. Because he calls himself the Bronze Bomber, that means a 3rd place man. But he has so much gold in him, so he's obviously gunning to be number 1. So this belt's made of gold and green, not bronze, so I'll be relieving you of that, and I'll get you a bronze one to cover it instead. To make you the Bronze Bomber, and I am the furious one. You will feel the wrath of the fury when he comes to America to crack the United States. 100%. This is a fight not to be missed. This is a fight that everyone's going to want to watch. And the reason is, I'm not going to, like I said to Steve Cunningham and Nassim Richardson, I ain't coming to America to play tip-tap boxing. I'm coming here to destroy cruiserweights. And to me, you're only a few pounds over the cruiserweight limit. And when you feel 19 stone, 18 stone on the jaw, and you will feel it sooner or later, your attempt is quite leaky, you're for a while punches, you're eager to land, I'll tag you. When I tag you, it's over. I'm not 40 years old like Luis Ortiz. When I get you going, I will jump on you, I'll get you out of there for sure. And when you start swinging, that's welcome to my world, Christmas come early.
England good! Tyson Fury, England good! Tyson Fury, England good. He has a big mouth. Tyson Fury's got a big mouth, big mouth.
So unless you're going to bring something I ain't seen before, which is very unlikely because I've watched all your fights and I know what you do, you look for them big wild punches, then you can't beat me. You haven't got a prayer really. I can sit here and be as humble as I want, but I know for a fact deep down in my soul, it's written in the stars for me to come back and wipe you out in style in America, live on Showtime and live on BT Sport. And everyone's going to say, how did he do that? And I'm going to say, you know what? I told you so. I'm back.
What do you say to that, Deontay?
You know, it's going to be a big task to get this belt. step up to the opportunity. I salute you and I respect you for that. But it's not gonna be easy, Tyson. I can like you and I can say I can love you as a man and look in your eyes and really genuinely mean that. But when that night of that fight comes, you're not going to be talking to Deontay Wilder. You're not going to be looking in the eyes of Deontay Wilder.
Who am I going to be looking in the eyes of?
You're looking in the eyes of the bronze bomber. You're going to feel him as well, too, just like the feeling that you feel him now.
Is that an alter ego or something? Or is it
is it well alive?
Is it like a spirit that comes into you, or what is it?
It could be an alter ego. It can be a spirit. You know, it may be an ancestry.
I don't believe in all that stuff at all.
I do.
Jesus Christ is my saviour, and I don't believe in all spirits and alter egos. And even mentioning stuff like that on TV, you're getting it. Honestly,
that's the difference.
God is with me. Nobody can be against me. And if you're entering spirits and stuff into your body, you can't win. You've already lost. You can't beat me. I sit here today as a sincere man who tells the truth and hides nothing behind no curtains. I'm beating you 1,000,000%. I've not got no doubts. Even after all the time off, you cannot beat me. When you look at me, I'm not lying. I'm not just doing it for the cameras or whatever. I know deep in my heart you can't beat me. I know no one can. I'll retire unbeaten heavyweight champion of the world, like Rocky Marciano, the second man to do it in history. You can't beat me, and 10 more like you can't beat me. I have something that goes back in history, hundreds of years. Right here, the linealship of the heavyweight division. And I know for a fact you can't take it from me. I just know. It's not what you do great, what you do wrong. I know deep in my heart I can beat you. Or else I wouldn't have took this fight and I've opted for an easier fight.
See, the difference between me and you, now, your mind, you explore it narrowly. I'm an open-minded person. What you believe in, I may not believe in. What I believe in, you may not believe in. That's just the case that you just showed to me.
100%.
But that's the thing about it. Just like I feel like I'm a better fighter, you may feel like you're a better fighter than me.
I don't feel it.
You say you know it.
I know it.
And then on that day, you're going to have to show it.
I will show it.
And that's the thing about it. See, it's good to talk. It's good to show emotion. It's good to have, show expression about it. And show how passionate you are about it. That's the easy part. That's just like a fan on the outside looking in, trying to tell you to throw a punch and throw combinations, something that they see. It may not be that. But it's going to be a time that you're going to have to prove. And you're going to have to show the world everything you said. That's why you have to be careful, because your words are powerful.
Hair loss happens. Want to do something about it? Stop searching. Try Rogaine. Proven to regrow hair in 3 months. Rogaine. It's science.
Open house. Une maison comme ça, je pourrais avoir les portes ouvertes aussi, mais could have an open house like this, or I could see, wow, that's a nice one. Too small here in the Dragon's Lair to have an open house. Trop petit ici chez nous pour avoir les portes ouvertes pour vous donner des câlins, des bisous, puis vous chanter quelque chose de bon to workout, train, exercise. But on the mountain, on the mountain, on the mountain, on la montagne. Wow, ça c'est vraiment beau, ça a l'air beau, wow. Bravo, à Montréal, chez nous, voilà, Montréal, my city, my home, Montréal, gymnase, piscine, chalet urbain, wow, vous êtes bien, bravo. Mais, wow, bien fait, continuez à construire à Montréal, continue to build in Montreal, continue to build. Wow, look at that, beautiful Montreal, man. That's what it's about. Bienvenue chez nous à Montréal. That's my city, look at the mountain. Montreal, baby, direct chez nous à Montréal, it's sick. Through the mountain. Courtier immobilier, monsieur. Je vais pas dire le surnom, I'm not going to say the surname, but very nice, very nice, very nice. I like it. Financially struggling at the moment. En crise financière maintenant, mais bon. On avance, on avance. Aujourd'hui pour demain.
It will manifest. What you say will come to pass. But how it comes, you never know. This is not your time. Your time may come, but this is not your time. You may think it's your time. You may feel like it's your time. But it's not your time, Tyson. This is my time. And it will forever be my time until I retire. I'm sorry to tell you that because I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. And it's mine.
Let me tell you, all that stuff you just said, you're already beat. Anyone who has to have an alter ego and not be themselves in there and trying to get in someone's mind like that, you can't beat me. And if I'm not talking to Deontay Wilder, let me talk to the other person inside you, the bronze bomber. You're looking at a man who stands in the light. I can't be beat by any alter egos. I can't be beat. I've already beaten you. I've beaten you once and once ago. I'll beat you again in America.
Never.
Can't be done. I can't be beat.
Even when you stand aside me, you feel
I do speak it. I do believe it. And I do say it to the world. Because I want the world to know the truth. And people like you want them to know nothing. You might say speak it, believe it, see it, but I don't know what you believe in. I don't, but I know what you believe in. You believe in something I don't.
Well, that's the problem.
We don't believe in the same things. And this is where I don't like you anymore. I came here today thinking me and you were similar. But sitting around this table, I know that me and you are so worlds apart.
Most definitely.
Worlds apart. I look to nothing to come inside me and win fights. Only the power of God above. That's it. And I get the power from that. I don't get the power from anything else. I don't need a second person to come and help me. I've already beaten people like you many, many times. I'm bumping into people like you every single day of my life. And I give them the same answer.
There's only one person.
Do you know what I say to you? Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you'll receive. Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it. I can see the alter ego coming through.
Don't you feel
you and your alter ego are a pack of bombs.
Don't you feel the ancestry, the energy?
I don't feel nothing. The ancestry, what is it?
But you will.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
But you will.
Where are you from? Who are you? You're a bum from Alabama who's getting knocked out. That's it. Listen, you might be the only one who's bronze bomber. They don't even say that in the US. You copied that from England. You heard the band say there's only one Tyson Fury, and you liked it. So you decided to copy it. Listen, I beat men like you time and time again. You have never faced anybody like me. Doesn't matter.
It's going to tingle through your hips.
It does tingle. I've been hurt before. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about going hurt. You can't land it. You ain't got the skill to land. You ain't got the skill to land it.
You ain't never felt definitely power like mine. You never
power. Yes, I have felt power. Like you're never seen power like a little dust in the ocean. You ain't got no power. Power in what? I felt the ultimate power from above me. Power being negative. Negative energy.
You ain't felt that because I told you a long time ago I'm going to baptize you.
Yeah, well, let's see if you can
baptize. I'm going to put the spirit inside of you.
100%.
I'm going to show you how it feels. It's going to be your God against my God.
Time and time again.
But we're going to see. May the best man win in everything. But I guarantee you that right there, at the end of the night, it came with me. It didn't leave me.
Well, I'll promise you this and I'll make a deal. After a beat, I'll give you that belt back, because that belt don't mean shit to me.
Make sure you keep your
I will win that and I'll hand it you back.
Make sure you keep your
because
promises.
The belts
I come from a place where I had
me.
unfulfilled promises. Yeah. And I've had enough of unfulfilled promises.
I'll give you it back.
I told my daughter when she was 1 year old.
You wouldn't need Sophia to leave you, would you? So
I told my daughter when she was 1 year old, I looked her in her eyes and I know what the fate, my journey in this sport, just getting into this sport at 21 years old, I told my daughter. I looked her in her eyes, I told her Daddy would be a world champion.
Good stuff, congratulations.
I support you beyond your belief. I fulfilled that promise and I'm going to continue to do it along with the 5 others.
You can't.
No man on earth will ever beat me, Tyson. No man on earth. I don't care if you name after the great Mike Tyson.
Hi, how do I know when to tuck in my shirt?
No man's gonna beat me, and I'm gonna show you.
You know what you are? A bully.
Never
I
been a
came
bully.
here today thinking you was a,
Never
you was
been
a
a
decent
bully.
bloke. You tried bullying Billy Joe Saunders, one of my fellow mates, yeah? And he put it straight on you. Yeah, you jumped up in the big heavyweight to a little man, trying to bully him, saying, "Did you say that?" He said, "Yeah, I did." So if he says that, 11-stone man, we come from the same background. What do you think I'm going to do to you?
Nothing.
I ain't 10 stone. I'm
Nothing.
19 stone.
And when he see me like you out, he gonna be like, he gonna wish his lucky stars that he never got there. He gonna wish his lucky stars that Deontay Wilder didn't catch him. But I had 4 different opportunities to do what I wanted to do with Billy Joe. You know, my world is different than y'all world over here. What y'all do over here is day and night to my world and where I go to, baby. This is nothing compared to what I live and go through every day.
You don't go through nothing.
This is nothing over here where I go through. Fear, this ain't nothing.
I am from a rough
Being a
neighborhood.
gypsy
I
king
think
ain't
I'm
nothing compared to what we got projects that'll take all that out.
Doesn't matter.
Walk through it.
Doesn't matter.
Walk through it.
Doesn't
Since you're
matter.
the gypsy king, walk through it and see what you survive out of it. That's what I
Doesn't
live through.
matter. Does not matter.
This don't scare me. Nothing
What
over
you
here
vote for?
scare me. No
Doesn't
man
matter.
over here scares me.
Doesn't matter.
You don't scare me.
You can't win.
No one scares me because if I wanted to do something, Tyson, believe me, it will be done. Man over here scares me.
Doesn't matter.
You don't scare me.
You can't win.
No one scares me because if I wanted to do something, Tyson, believe me, it will be done. When you at night sleeping and dreaming about me, know this. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it's gonna come. And when it comes, bam, baby, tonight.
You're talking nonsense. You say you're from the projects and all this.
No, I didn't say I was from the projects. I didn't claim that. I didn't claim
It
that.
doesn't mean anything.
I didn't claim that.
If a man's been brought up hard or not, it's the drive in the individual. I wasn't brought up hard. I never had a hard life. I had brand new Mercedes as a 16, 17 year old.
You don't understand.
So I'm a
You can't understand my pain.
pain.
You can't understand my pain. You know, you don't live in my world.
I don't
You don't
live
live in my. You don't.
Exactly. Look at
So
you.
you can't understand.
You're a mess.
You can't understand.
Guys, no taste and no class.
If
Look at the state of
Alexander
the
McQueen with a holster top with jury all over his mess, then baby, please, Popo, talk to me because I wanted to get a little mess of you.
Guys, we've got to leave it there. Remember this. I'll put you in the jail. You'll be looking till I'm then big shot. I promise you. I swear to God, I will give you the best meat.
Circle your face. I want you to look me in my eyes.
I don't need to be serious because I beat men like you 7 days a week and twice on a Sunday. To be a serious you want, it doesn't matter. Men like you can't beat men like me. You need to really go to the help. I do it on my own, buddy.
There's one spec. I don't know when it's gonna come. We got projects that'll take all that out. Just walk through it. Fear, this ain't nothing.
I am from the rough neighborhood. I think I'm
to what I live and go through every day.
You don't go through nothing.
This is nothing over here where I go through.
From a rough neighborhood.
Fear, this ain't nothing.
I am from a rough
Being a
neighborhood.
gypsy
I
king
think
ain't
I'm
nothing compared to what we got projects that'll take all that out. Walk through it.
Doesn't matter.
Walk through it.
Doesn't
Since you're the gypsy king, walk through it and see when you survive out of it. That's this don't scare me. Nothing scare me. No man over here scares me.
Doesn't matter.
You don't scare me. No one scares me because if I wanted to do something, believe me, it will be done. When you at night sleeping and dreaming about me, know this. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it's gonna come. And when it comes, bam, baby, tonight.
You're talking nonsense. You say you're from the projects and all this.
No, I didn't say I was from the projects. I didn't claim that. I didn't claim
It
that.
doesn't mean anything.
I didn't claim that.
If if a man's been brought up hard or not, it's the driving individual. I wasn't brought up hard. I had a hard life. I had brand new Mercedes at 16, 17.
You don't understand. You can't understand my pain. You can't understand my pain. You know, you don't live in my world. You don't live in my. You don't.
Exactly. Look at
so
you.
You can't understand.
You're a mess.
You can't understand.
Guys, no taste and no class.
If Alexander McQueen with a halter top with Jerry all over his American baby boy, please don't talk on me because I want to get a little messy.
Guys, we've got to leave it there.
Remember this. I'll make you eat them words. I'll punish you with the challenge. You'll be looking to land them big shots. I swear to God, I will give you.
Don't lie. I don't want to smirk on your face.
I don't need to be serious because I beat men like you 7 days a week and twice on a Sunday. You can be a serious man. It doesn't matter. Men like you can't beat men like me. You need alter egos. You know how?
Special
I
moment.
do it on my own.
There's one special moment. One special moment.
You're a bum. That's how it is. I'm knocking you back.
Guys, we've got to leave it there.
15 stone on the floor.
We've got to leave it.
Come on, baby. Baptize you. I'm gonna break out with this.
You've been promising to baptize me for a long time.
We've got to leave it there, guys. We have an exciting fight for you. I can barely get a word in edgeway. We have an exciting fight coming up for you on BT Sports. I'll be there. Make sure you're there because these guys, they mean it. They mean it.
15 stone.
Well, you better, hey.
But as a 15 stone man gets set up an 18 stone, you don't recover.
Hey, you ain't never seen me on the ground like that. I done seen coming. I done seen the cruiserweight put you on the ground.
I seen you get knocked out.
I done seen you knock on your back.
Amateur boxers.
When I was
never mind middleweight. You can't knock me out. That's a fact.
Still,
I know you can't knock me out.
My power is real, baby, and you will
I can feel nothing.
the baptism.
When I look at you, I see a ghost like a weak man.
And that's what I want you to feel when it's time to get in that ring.
You're a
So when I do knock you out,
skinny
it's
little
gonna
man.
be that very moment.
You're a basketball player. You came into
damn
boxing
right.
at 21-year-old.
Right.
I've been doing this
I'm
all
every
my
bit
life.
of it, baby.
I beat men like you
I'm
7
very-
days a
I'm
week.
agile and mobile and hostile, baby. I got the heart of a
You can be as
lion.
hostile as you want.
I am a king.
I will take that and eat it and feed it back to you.
I am a king.
You ain't a king.
I'm a king.
Where's it say king? It says third place loser in
You
your
will
name.
see it.
You're looking at
You will
king.
feel it.
My name is
I would have
Dixie
you
King.
saying I
You're a
spoke
dosser.
it. I believe it now, and you receive
You're
it.
my workman. You work for me
You're
now.
gonna see.
You work
You're
for me.
gonna see.
Look at the way you're dressed.
You're gonna see.
Look at the way I'm dressed.
Well,
I'm dressed like a king. You're dressed like a dosser.
Really? You look like you work for the office or for somebody,
Yeah.
apprentice
I
or
don't know
something.
what you ain't got that belt from.
For me right
I'd
here,
take
baby.
it right back.
Hey, I should have been in a group.
You should have been a ball player because when you meet a real fight.
On the journey to getting where I'm needed most, challenges can come out of nowhere. But with the help of my...
Take one. Nice to see you in big form again, big man.
Thank you very much.
You're looking really well.
Making an entrance in this loud, very, very loud suit for a very loud man.
Yeah, I like it. That's nice. Good look.
My suit is many colours that my tailor made for me.
Okay, so the last sort of 6 months of your life I want to talk about and things that have been going on. You've got a Netflix documentary being made. There was talk of an AJ fight, even Usyk was mentioned and different things. How has life been for you?
After I beat Dylan White in April, I really meant retirement. I swear to God. I couldn't have been in more sure of something in my life. I had a few months out of the ring. I was writing my 3rd book, and I am producing a song as well for the World Cup. So I was really busy, but without boxing, I just felt I didn't have any purpose in my life anymore. And I was around the gym all the time training because I need to train twice a day. And I was around Joe Parker's camp, and Andy Lee was there, and Tommy was there, and a few of the boys. So I was around that environment, and I suppose while I'm around that training with these guys, I'm never going to be able to let it go. But the other side to this coin is I have to train every day. So is there ever going to be a right moment to let this go? I'm boxing today for no reasons, for no gain, for no no goals. So it's like I'm treading water, and until I meet someone who's very hungry, who's not treading water, who's doing it because they need to put food in their kids' stomach and pay their bills, then that day is going to be a sad day for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my heart is not in boxing, but I have nothing else. Without boxing, I'm nothing. Even though I'm a multi-millionaire and a family man, great, that's all aside. But my passion and my love affair has been with boxing from a child, and I can't let it go.
Yeah.
I am here to say today that I'm a very, very, very selfish person, because I should have walked away in April when I said I was going to walk away, and I'm back for more punishment. An idiot, really. But what can we do?
I was asked the question loads of times, is Tyson Fury really retired? And I said, I think he is. I think in his head he's retired, but there's going to be something that gets him back. He'll come back. He will not be to see the end of him.
I can't let it go, and if there's somebody out there, maybe there's a doctor somewhere who can help me to let go of this thing. Because I've got this bull by the horns and I'm riding it at full pace. And how long I can hold on for, who knows? But I know for a fact that at 34, I've had operations after operations. I'm in bits. How long can this continue for? I've lived a terrible lifestyle outside of boxing. I've ballooned up in weight. I've had so many problems with the boxing game that, like, at 34, if I would have been a clean living athlete who never ballooned up, never was overweight, ate cream, didn't drink, all that sort of stuff, maybe it could have went on, but I'm fighting fire with fire. You've heard of saying you can't burn the candle on both ends? Well, I'm in the middle, and I've gone past the middle now. I'm like this. Cork sticking out either end of the candle. So I don't know how long I can continue this for, and that's the brutal honest truth.
What happens? There's going to be a point where you can't do it anymore. Your body breaks down. What happens then, Tyson?
Don't know. Probably imminent death. And that's the truth. The answer to that question is I don't know. Because for the 4 months I was retired, I've never felt so... Back 2016, 15, 17, ever before, since then. But I was back in that moment in time where life was very dull and very dark, and there was no way out for me again.
Yeah, it's shocking that you say that, you know, and you're someone that you're admired all over the country and all over the world, really. And to say that, what the statement that you've just made, it's pretty shocking.
It's very, very powerful, and I don't think people really realise the factors why I'm back boxing. I ain't back boxing for a belt, or I ain't back boxing for some more money, or to win another 5 fights, or 25 fights, or to unify the division, or whatever. Not interested. I'm back boxing because of this. And without it, this is going downhill rapidly, and I don't know any other way of keeping it sane. And this is me being brutally honest. Speaking from the heart, I do not know how to quit. I wear a t-shirt that says don't quit. So how can I go against my own words? I can't quit. I'm going to be like Roberto Duran, fighting that 59-year-old. I don't know anything else. I'm going to mess up this, whatever the undefeated record means. To me, it means nothing anymore. I used to think that being undefeated world heavyweight champion like Rocky Marciano would have floated me boat. That'd be fantastic. I was retired. I was only the second man in history to retire. But now I know why all the greats get hurt. Because they'd never let it go.
So you've got Derek Chisora, a guy you've beaten convincingly. A lot of guys will have him as a massive underdog. What's in this? Is it just a fight? The take over, really?
It's a fight, you know. Chisora is a top 10 fighter, and he's a household name. Like, I need somebody, a dance partner who people know, people respect. And with Derek Chisora, it's like going to the bar and ordering a treble JD on the rocks. You know what it's going to do. Have 2 or 3 of them, and you're going to be on the floor. So you mess with Derek Chisora, and you're in for a war. That's why he's got the name War Chisora. And it's a British fight. People know both fighters and are supportive of both fighters. He has a massive following, and I'm a massive fan. He's like a folk hero as well, because he's a guy who inspires the underdog. You know, he's got 12 losses on his record, but look at the people he's lost to. They're the greats of the boxing of the world. He's fought everybody and anybody, and he's got some great victories over other people, but, you know, can he beat Tyson Fury? The answer to that question is, anybody can beat anybody in heavyweight boxing in just one punch. I see him knock out cold Carlos Takam, who Joshua couldn't do that, and many other people couldn't do it. So he's definitely got the power, and I would never underestimate somebody like Derek Chisora. If you have an off night in front of Derek Chisora and you don't feel good, or you do something stupid, you will lose the fight. So I'm training hard. I'm in great shape all the time. I've been training since Boxing Day last year, I've not stopped. Even when I was retired, I still train twice a day. I can't do anything more. I give it 100% every single time.
We know how important the training is for your mental health.
Yeah.
Is there ever a chance that you could be overtrained and overcooked for a fight?
Most definitely. But with the experience that I have of overtraining as well, I know not to push it too hard early on in camps. And I know the feeling of overtraining, and when I get that feeling of overtraining, I pull back. I'll take a couple of days off, not off, but where I do like cardio, or I go and have myself a Mars bar or a couple of chocolates or an Easter egg or something. And I feel that really helps me. And when I go back into the gym again later on, then I can rejuvenate.
I suppose the whole world really was disappointed that the AJ fight fell through. What happened there? Do you think he really wanted to fight? Do you think it was advice from his team, or how did it work?
I just don't think he ever wanted to fight, because if he did, I'd be fighting Joshua right now rather than Derek Chisora, one of his people who he manages. If you want to fight, you tell your team you want it, and they're saying now, oh, it was because of commercial rights. Now, commercial rights, sponsors and stuff, so if one of my sponsors tell me, oh, I can't fight Chisora, what am I going to say? Here, have that. You're not my sponsor anymore, do one. How can a sponsor dictate who you fight? Fact of the matter is, it's called lack of balls in the trade. And if he would have had the balls, he'd have been fighting the Gypsy King here at Tottenham. Or he could have even done Cardiff if he didn't like the rain, if he's a bit weak and he didn't like the cold. But, you know, us northern men, we're strong up north. We like the rain and the wind and the snow. It makes us tough and strong.
Yeah, so after Derek, you know, most people are expecting you to win this fight. What's next? Do you still want AJ? Do you want Usyk? Or is it just about fighting anybody?
I don't look past any opponents. I know that people are saying, oh, Usyk. But I don't. Did you see the Usyk Chisora fight?
Yeah.
Very close.
Very close, yeah.
Yeah, very close. People could have argued Chisora won it, got a draw, lost by a round, whatever you want to say. It was pretty nip and tuck.
Yeah.
So if I underestimate Chisora and take Usyk deadly serious, what type of an idiot am I? Because these two had a 50-50 fight. So I'll give Chisora all the respect he deserves as a fighting man. Because anyone who can come back and keep coming after 12 losses and keep beating men in the top 10 deserves the respect. I get through this guy, Chisora, God willing, then I'll fight whoever's next after that. If Usyk can be made, if they actually want the fight, then we'll do that fight next. Providing I win and everything goes right. I don't look past anything. You can't count your chickens before they hatch. Well, that's the fight I'd like next. And after that, then come back to England and we'll see. Maybe Joe Joyce at Wembley. Maybe Daniel Dubois. There's a lot of British beef that I can clean up on. You know.
Well, this is my last question. You know, you're a busy man.
Yeah.
What could this potentially be? You know, you talk about Joyce and Dubois, but could this potentially be the last time we see you in the UK?
No.
No?
Definitely no. If I was going to retire after beating Usyk, then I'd say, oh yeah, this is my last fight ever. But I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
All roads lead to the Gypsy King.
Yeah.
And whoever wants to come to the top of the heavyweight division have to go for me first.
But we know America calls, we know the Middle East calls now.
Yeah.
You know,
so if the Usyk fight happens, more than likely we'll be in Saudi Arabia. Kept through him, back to the UK. Deontay Wilder's now fighting Andy Ruiz for a final eliminator to fight me. That'd be amazing here at Wembley again, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I've been over there 3 times now. If he wants the 4th fight, he's got to come to England. We do it at Wembley, break all records again. Wilder's a phenomenal athlete, a phenomenal puncher. Here's the thing, I beat Wilder, some people would say 3 times, some people would say 2 and a draw, however you want to look at it. Would people be interested in seeing me and him fight again for a 4th time?
Yeah.
Yeah, even after 3 defeats. I beat Chisora twice, so anything can happen. How many times can you play with fire before you get burnt? We'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but the future's bright for the Gypsy King, and I ain't going nowhere.
Like I said to Derek before, I just want to wish you all the best in the fight. I hope both guys come out safely.
We will.
And whatever happens, happens.
Fair play.
All the best, big man.
All the best. Thank you.
Support yours truly, Rainbow Dragon. challenge to Fury to fight me in a boxing match right here in Montréal. Canada, in la belle province. Soutenez votre dragon arc-en-ciel qui viennent pour un combat de boxe. Direct de chez nous, de Montréal à la belle province. In the beautiful province. Quebecer, Canadian, North American, many past lives, many incarnations right here. Quebecer, North American, Canadian. Yours truly, Rainbow Dragon. Le Dragon Arc-En-Ciel. Cold Fury. Dragon versus Fury. Fury versus Dragon. Sing it. Scream it in the streets. Dragon versus Fury. Summer. North American summer. Rumble in the concrete jungle. Rumble in the concrete jungle. Rumble in the concrete jungle. Dans la jungle urbaine du ciment. Oh, les Québécois, Québécoises, for the Québécois, support. Dragon versus Fury. Dragon Arc-En-Ciel. Soutenez votre artiste, athlète indépendant. Support your independent artist, athlete, and activist, jubilant, clandestine, theorist, androgynous, pansexual, founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom. Laying the foundations of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom with 718 trillions of kisses. Et la fondation du royaume du dragon. Et avec 718 milliards de bisouz, avec des chatouilles, puis de la boxe, de l'entraînement, de la philosophie, de la poésie, puis du rock'n'roll avec ça. With rock'n'roll, philosophy and art and theory right here from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, from North America. Rainbow Dragon Challenge in Tyson Fury. This has been a most interesting event. Listen to a little bit of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's got a big mouth. Well, I got tiny hands, tiny feet, tiny little one thing. But you know we're gonna go hard. Training to fight Tyson Fury. Give yourself at least 7 weeks. Dans 7 semaines, je vais être prêt. Après 2 mois, là, il était en juin. Fait qu'en fin de juin, début juillet, entre ce temps-là pour l'été, pour combattre Tyson Fury, bien sûr. Pour l'entraînement physique dans les 7 prochaines semaines pour combattre Tyson Fury dans un combat de boxe pour mon seul et unique combat de boxe. C'est votre philosophe, artiste, poète qui danse le plus de la belle province vous souhaite amour et santé, vous encourage tous et toutes à faire l'entraînement physique régulièrement. To the regular workout training program. And Tyson Fury, comme qu'on l'a entendu écouter aujourd'hui, il a une grande gueule. Tyson Fury a une grande gueule, il a une grande gueule, Tyson Fury, mais moi, j'ai des petites mains, des petits pieds, puis un petit. Trinité petit, 4e dimension. Un cœur. Et je vais battre Tyson Fury pour mes Québécois et Québécoises, les fermiers, la belle province de l'Hydro-Québec. For the workers of North America who build the collective North American civilization, for the rebirth, rejuvenation of the collective North American civilization, I'm fighting. And fight it. Je vais combattre Tyson Fury pour la renaissance de la belle province du Québec, puis du Canada, puis du collectif de civilisation nord-américaine. For the collective North American civilization's rebirth, regeneration, and sake. Yours truly, Rainbow Dragon Arc-En-Ciel, athlete, artist, activist, geopolitical analyst, and theorist, philosopher, lover of boxing, although dancing is my favorite sport. La danse est mon sport préféré, mais bien sûr que j'aime la boxe. La danse est mon sport préféré. Je vous souhaite amour et santé à tous et toutes. Come here with love and health to all. Encourage all to work out, train, exercise. I gotta sweep the floors. I gotta clean. Je dois continuer à faire le ménage. Chez nous, c'est vendredi. Puis il faut que j'aille prendre une douche après cet entraînement, puis après ça je m'entraîne, je mange quelque chose, puis je m'entraîne encore. I gotta eat something, and then I gotta work out because I heard him he's training twice a day now, since he came out of retirement a few months ago, because he retired in 2022 last year. Il a pris sa retraite, puis maintenant après j'ai entendu, on vient d'entendre qu'il est de retour, parce qu'il a pris sa retraite pendant un couple de mois, en 2022, fait que là il s'entraîne 2 fois par jour, fait qu'aussi moi il faut que je fasse ma douche, je mange de quoi, puis je m'entraîne encore une fois pour une deuxième fois plus tard après-midi.